He had not spoken to another human being in 31 days. Stay until the end, or the water finally stills. The darkness was almost palpable, a heavy blanket that wrapped around his campsite, only the faint glow of the stars piercing through the canopy above. The sound of a river, distant yet constant, was his companion, its gentle murmur a reminder of the vastness that lay beyond his small clearing. Every step he took, every move he made, seemed to echo through the forest, a solitary figure in a sea of green. The air was crisp, with a hint of damp earth and decaying leaves, a primordial scent that spoke of life and death intertwined. As he walked, the rustle of leaves and snapping of twigs underfoot served as a reminder of his presence, a temporary intrusion into the timeless world of the wilderness. What happened next changed everything he thought he knew about himself. The silence that followed was unlike any he had ever heard, a silence so profound it felt like a physical presence, enveloping him, pressing against his skin. He breathed deeply, the cool air filling his lungs, and with it, a sense of calm began to settle, like the stillness at the bottom of a deep lake. The world was vast, yet in this moment, it felt contained, encapsulated in the quiet of the forest. The trees, like sentinels, stood guard, their branches swaying gently in the breeze, a soft melody that underscored the quiet. In this solitude, he found a mirror, a reflection of his deepest fears and desires, a confrontation with the self he had long avoided. The days blended together, a seamless tapestry of sunlight and shadow, of rain and wind, each one a thread in the intricate weave of his journey. He learned to listen, to hear the whispers of the forest, the ancient wisdom that flowed through every leaf and branch. The hiker's footsteps, once intrusive, now became a part of the landscape, a harmony of movement and stillness. And then, one morning, he woke to the sound of snowfall, soft and quiet, a blanket of white that covered the forest floor, transforming the world anew. The cold was biting, the air sharp with the scent of winter, a season of quiet and contemplation. He walked through the snow, his footsteps the only sound, a solitary figure in a world muffled and still. The silence was almost overwhelming, a weight that pressed against his chest, and yet, in it, he found a strange sense of freedom, a liberation from the burdens of the world. As he trudged through the snow, the world seemed to narrow, to focus on the simple act of survival, a primal existence that stripped away the veneer of civilization, leaving only the essence of being. The days turned into weeks, and the weeks into months, and still he walked, a wanderer in the wilderness, a seeker of truth and solace. And when he finally emerged, 60 days later, he was not the same man. His eyes had seen the depths of solitude, his heart had heard the whispers of the wild. The world, once familiar, now seemed different, its rhythms and sounds, its smells and textures, all heightened, as if his senses had been awakened, sharpened by the solitude. He had discovered in the wilderness a truth profound and simple, that in the stillness, we find ourselves, that in the silence, we hear the whispers of our own hearts. The memory of those 60 days would stay with him, a reminder of the beauty and the terror of the wild, a testament to the human spirit's capacity for endurance and transformation. And as he looked back, he knew that he would return, drawn by the call of the wilderness, a siren's song that beckoned him to the depths of his own soul. In the end, it was not the wilderness that had changed him, but his own perception, his own understanding of himself and his place in the world. The wilderness had simply been a mirror, reflecting back his deepest truths, his most profound fears and desires. And so, he returned to the world, a man transformed, his heart filled with the stillness and the beauty of the wild, his spirit renewed by the solitude and the silence. The wilderness had been his solace, his refuge, and his home, a place where he had found himself, and in doing so, had discovered a sense of peace that would stay with him forever. The water, finally, was still, reflecting the sky above, a perfect mirror, a symbol of the calm that had been found, the peace that had been discovered in the depths of the human heart. And in this stillness, we find our own reflections, our own truths, our own hearts, beating in the silence, whispering our deepest desires, our most profound fears, our greatest hopes. The wilderness, in all its beauty and terror, stands as a testament to the power of solitude, a reminder of the beauty and the complexity of the human spirit, a reflection of our own deepest truths, our own most profound mysteries. If this story moved you, if it made you stop, breathe, and think, subscribe to Still Waters Speak. New stories every single day. See you tomorrow.